Are you pressured to post every day? Trust me, you're not alone. But how can you go from pressure to purpose? Stay tuned and learn how. Welcome back to the Jamila Adams Experience, a podcast for women over 40 who are ready to rediscover their voice, show up boldly, and build something that actually feels good. Today, we're talking about something that a lot of people are feeling, but not enough people are seeing. Visibility should not feel like pressure. Somewhere along the line, visibility turned into this exhausting checklist. Post every day, be on every platform, follow every trend. And now you're showing up, but it feels forced. That's not how it's supposed to work. Visibility should feel aligned. It should feel intentional, and it should be an extension of your voice, not a performance. Because if showing up feels heavy, you're not going to be building momentum. You're going to be building resentment. And as I said before, resentment builds to burnout. And Joanne, I'm talking to you. So, in regards to being on every platform and also trying to show up every time, you have to step back and think, what is my message? What am I trying to convey to my audience? And when you finally get to that point, that's when the pressure is off and you actually have purpose in your post. So let's talk about that. How do we shift from pressure to purpose driven? So let's simplify it. Know why you're posting. Okay, first and foremost, what are you posting and why are you posting it? Your post should educate, engage, and inspire. That's it. So you create posts that will engage with your audience, say with a poll or a survey asking them what is their pain point. Inspire. As I mentioned last week, one of my former clients, she believes in equine therapy. So it inspired her to post about it and talk about how it helped her. And this is what you can do to inspire others. And mainly teach. What I do is I like to teach things about how to create a post, how to create a banner on your website, these things like that. So those are the three things that your post should do: teach, inspire, and engage. Now, the next thing is choose a platform that works for you. And remember, there's so many platforms out there. Don't feel pressured by your your friends or anything like that to try something that you're not really comfortable doing. I mean, I say test it out, and if you find it doesn't work, find something else. There's many platforms that you can use to reach your audience, but the key is knowing where your audience is. And as stated in previous episodes, we're about being intentional with our visibility and our content. So choose a platform that will work for you. And the other thing too is you have to speak in your real voice. Don't come off one way if that's not how you are. Case in point, if you're pretty, uh, let's see, low key, kind of goofy like I am, then use that to your leverage because there are other people out there that can relate to it. However, you find that there's, what is it, you're trying to be straight laced and that's genuinely not you, then don't do it. Speak in your real voice, and your audience will gravitate towards it. So this is the things I want you to understand. The other thing too is let go of perfection. Perfection is the killer of progress. Perfectionism will basically have you running around in circles trying to chase the next trend or the next thing just because you're trying to compare yourself to someone else. And you need to let that go. So here's the things that we have to simplify. Know why you're posting. Choose a platform that works for you. Speak in your real voice and let go of perfection. These will help you take the pressure off and be able to post and be visible with purpose. Oh, and don't forget, keep your content system simple. This will allow for you to create your post, your podcast, and all the things in a simple manner. So that way it's plug and play. I I love bundling my information together, my topics together. So I will pick a theme for the month, and then each platform will talk about that subject or that topic. That way, it's cohesive. I'm not, scrambling trying to find a topic to talk about. And my purpose is to teach, engage, and also to inspire. I want you to be able to do this, to come up with your own content that will allow you to have purpose. So, this is how you stay visible without burning out, because it's hard out there, especially as a service provider. So, here's the thing, you don't need to prove you're consistent by exhausting yourself, because burnout is not cute, Brenda. I keep telling you this, it's not cute. But you can prove your consistency by showing up in a way that you can sustain. It's all about sustaining your voice, sustaining your purpose, and how you can reach others. So that's more or less what it is. Just be real and know that what you're putting out can engage with others. So that's the difference. That's the difference from exhausting yourself and posting all the time instead of just showing up in a sustainable way. So if this episode hit home, I want you to take a step back, because we don't leave out of here without a challenge or a gut check, and ask yourself, what is the purpose behind my visibility? Is it pressure? And if there's pressure behind it, that is time for you to take a pause and say, I need to come up with a better solution. And let me tell you, you're not alone. You can always find me on the socials if you have any questions. I would love to hear from you. But I just don't want you to give up. That's the last thing you want to do, especially if you have a service or a product that will help someone or solve their problem. So until next week, I want you to be inspired, be inspiring, be encouraged, be encouraging. But most of all, I want you to be you. And as always, stay visible, don't burn out, and have a purpose behind everything. And I'll check you out later. Take care.